Welcome to the 5th episode of Charts with Kens. Now, before we start with anything, I want to start off with a massive thank you. The SB Kens community in the Discord is growing and we've passed 100 subscriber mark on YouTube, so everything is looking well. We've also caught 1,000 pips in the last month and 190 pips since the start of this month, and hopefully we will catch many more. Now, if you are new to this, please do like this video and do subscribe to the channel. I will keep this very short, very simple, and just try to whiz through the pairs as quick as possible. And today we're starting off with the US dollar against the Canadian dollar. Now, overall, we do have this Fibonacci in play on the daily time frame, and we are looking for a push down towards the 61.8 and 78.6 regions. We've got this trend line that's become a counter trend line and our weekly key level just above. Now, it does seem that the daily key level is holding at this moment in time, and that is how it closed on Friday anyway. So hopefully on Monday we see it open above, and then we should see a push higher to see a trend line retest alongside a key level retest too. Now, from those regions we could go down to the 61.8 and the 78.6, and the reason I say that is because we've also got this Fibonacci here in play, and I'm doing a bit of Fibception here. So we've got the highs, the lows, we go in for that trend line retest, for that weekly key level retest that aligns perfectly with our 78.6 and our 61.8, and then we push down towards the D target on the D regions on the smaller Fibonacci setup, which aligns with the C regions, our 78.6 and 61.8 on the larger Fibonacci setup. So and that's it really. Unless some crazy fundamentals come out, we are looking for that push higher, see those retests, and then push down towards our 61.8 and 78.6 regions. Now, I will be following this pair, so do look out for the updates in the Discord channel. Straight over to Bitcoin. Now, like its usual self, it's looking pretty undecided. We are above the trend line and in our zone. However, we are below the daily key level, and we have just closed below as well and rejected it by the looks of it. Now, we are going back up. There's still 21 hours for the daily candle to close. It is 4 a.m. in the UK. So yeah, again, we're going up. It looks like we're rejecting it, but 21 hours, anything can happen in that time. If we go to the 4 hour here, again, we've hit our trend line, okay, bounced right off it. We've actually dumped, and we've dumped exactly to our trend line, bounced back up, hit our daily key level, and it seems like we're rejecting it on this 4 hour too. And I'm doing a bit of Fibception here. So if we go to the daily, we should have this in play. So sorry, not that one there. We should have this one in play. So as you know, we are looking for that push higher towards our 61.8 and 78.6 regions. Now, we also, again, I'm doing a bit of Fibception here. If we just draw this out, so we've gone from the lows to the highs, we've come down, bounced off the trend line, hit our 78.6 to the T, and could possibly rise up to our D region, which aligns with the C retracement on the larger Fibonacci in play. So again, we're doing a bit of Fibception here. Another thing that really stuck with me was when I look at this, if we just look at the price where our 61.8 is, and I get a horizontal ray, it's this one here, and we just mark that region there. Now if we go over to the monthly, our 61.8 retracement aligns perfectly with a 3-pin pattern on the monthly time frame. I'll just zoom in so you can see that a bit clearer. So if we push that little bit higher on the if we push that little bit higher, sorry, I'm really tired, it's 4 AM, but I do want to get all this in while it's quite late, so do bear with me. If we push that little higher towards the 61.8, then we do get that 3-pin pattern, and that is a further confirmation that our downside bias is in play. So again, I'm still sticking with the longs. It again is undecisive because it's stuck in that zone below our daily key level, seems to be rejecting it. However, we are above the trend line and have completed a 78.6 retracement on the smaller Fibonacci that I drawn out. But I really think that push higher to that 61.8 can come through, because we are looking for that 3-pin pattern on the monthly time frame, and we are looking for this retracement to enter our final shorts. If we do go over to the weekly, just looking at weekly, just at this region here, you know, we are at our daily key level. I think again we could probably push higher, maybe turn this into a green candle, and then from there start looking to hit the mid 8,000s or the 7,000s too. Again, you know, I've said this many times, this Fibonacci is definitely in play. 61.8 retracement is definitely in play, so we'll see how it goes. Straight over to XRP. Now XRP is looking decent. Hopefully we'll see that push higher towards our 61.8 region pretty soon. It's not looking bad at all. There does seem to be some resistance at this zone here, just around there. Seems to be some resistance, but I'm hoping we can break that soon. So maybe I can turn this into a pinky level, as it looks more like a 4-hourly one to me. And then possibly if we just get this trend line, we might have something here or something forming along these lines here. So, you know, maybe just push down and then hopefully push up, but we are still looking for that 61.8 to come through. And to be honest, if Bitcoin can see the push higher to the 9,400 region, then we could easily see the 78.6 come through to see this trend line hold, see the daily key level hold, and then look for the push down lower towards the 16 cents. Again, sorry, not pound. If we just go straight to gold, gold is looking decent. We closed with a 4-hourly candle just above our trend line. The daily as well, you know, it does look just above our trend line. We are below our daily key level, but that's fine. We haven't actually touched it in the last few hours, so you know there is easy that push higher up here. However, we have fulfilled the 78.6 and the 61.8 retracement on this large Fibonacci that was in play on the 4-hourly time frame. So, you know, it does look like we're creeping up towards the minus 27 region there. Again, I do expect the 1800 price regions to be hit. So we'll see how it goes. A lot of quantitative easing. We did see some volatility on Thursday due to the non-farm payroll data being released, but you know, our bias is still in play. We are looking for that push higher to these regions. And I'll see if I've actually marked up the pound to the dollar, or if I haven't, I could analyze it as we go. Our trend line, I think it was drawn on the daily. It was. So trend line's been drawn on the daily, and I think this one here has been drawn on the 4-hourly. We are actually above. It looks like we're above our daily key level on the daily time frame. However, again, we've got a 3-pin pattern forming here, so we could easily pop down for that retest. I think that's a big possibility. If we just draw our Fibonacci, on the daily time frame, maybe even zoom on the 4 hours so we can get a better idea. You know, again, we are above, but we could possibly close below. Well, I say we're above, but the market's closed. We have closed the week above. However, on Monday we could easily open below or just quickly push back down. I do expect this region to be here, you know, 61.8 retracement, 78.6 retracement. Looks like it aligns well with our counter trend line retest and our weekly key level. So we'll see how that goes. Again, I'm staying away from this pair for now because it doesn't look like the best setup. When I look at the Bitcoin, when I look at XRP, and when I look at gold, it looks a whole lot more neater. So staying away from this pair, but I'll definitely be analyzing it and sharing any opportunities with yourselves in the Discord. Again, the link's in the bio, please do join. And I hope you've enjoyed the video. Do like this video too, and take care until next time.